This show is brought to you by Safety FM.
We learn that people slip, it's only human. Errors show the path to grow and we're improving. Context shakes the way we do our best work. Focus on the system, no blame can hold us back. Five principles lifting us higher. Learning without blame, fueling our fire. Together we grow, together we thrive. Keeping operational excellence alive.
Welcome to Season 6 and Episode 132 of the Hop Into Action podcast. I am your host, Brent Sutton. And today we are exploring Todd Conklin's latest book, The Stability Trap, which is about how safe and stable organisations still find ways to fail and what to do about this problem. The book is a guide for organisations seeking to successfully introduce a modern, effective approach to safety and reliability management. Todd challenges the deeply ingrained notion that safety is merely the absence of harm. In the book, he argues that sustained success requires viewing safety as an operational and organisational capacity, and that capacity must be continuously monitored, managed, and improved. The book also introduces the critical concept of the stability trap. He defines a stability trap as the predictable and normal trade-off of safety capacity for additional production and operational efficiency. Todd uses commercial aviation as a key example, illustrating how historical success can create the dangerous assumption that safety problems are solved, thereby removing the motivation to continue investing in vital safety programs. This leads to the erosion of the operational margin. Operational margin is the capacity to fail and recover, which is slowly consumed by the need for more efficiency, even while the organisation performs its critical work safely and reliably. Todd emphasises that just because nothing bad is happening doesn't mean nothing bad is happening. Todd shares with us 3 philosophical changes or foundational shifts that set the stage for lasting improvement. They are 1. Redefine safety. 2. Reframe how you see the worker. 3. Relearn how to investigate. These 3 R's are a great framework supported by the 5 HOP principles. When redefining safety, we must measure safety as the presence of the capacity and margin to fail and recover, rather than the absence of harm or bad outcomes. When reframing how we see the worker, organisations must abandon the centuries-old paradigm that views the worker as the problem to be fixed, and instead reframe them as the experts in how safety is best accomplished and the solution to operational issues. And lastly, when relearning how to investigate, we need to shift from determining who did it and what they did wrong to telling the context-rich full story of how the event happened. The bulk of the book provides a roadmap through 5 predictable developmental stages necessary for sustainable operational improvement. Todd emphasises that organisational change is complex and unique, and off-the-shelf solutions like benchmarking often fail because they ignore the organisation's distinct culture and context. The 5 stages Todd writes about are sequential and require sufficient time and effort. They are: Stage 1, leadership engagement. Stage 2, safety professional and safety systems. Stage 3, workers and operational learning. Stage 4, supervisor engagement and coaching. Stage 5, sustainability and system integration. The leadership engagement is paramount. It requires senior leaders to acquire a deep understanding of the new thinking. Leaders must be prepared for resistance, which signals engagement, and must learn to prioritise system health over individual blame, shifting their focus from asking who failed to asking what failed. The next stage of safety professional and safety systems is very interesting. This group has the second highest level of change expected after senior leadership and must be embraced early. A key action here is to shift safety systems to capture stories of success and context rather than just event categories, and to embrace incremental improvement. With workers in operational learning in stage 3, Todd emphasises moving attention away from reacting to failure and focusing on learning from everyday work. He argues that organisations possess truly predictive data in the workforce, but must be curious enough to ask and listen to the experts who hold the system together in real time. With stage 4 of supervisor engagement and coaching, Todd explores why middle leaders face the greatest change in methods as they must transition from command and control to coaching and learning. A vital step is removing non-value administrative duties that steal time from interacting with workers in the field, enabling these leaders to succeed in their changing role. And finally, in stage 5, sustainability and system integration, Todd explores focusing on making the new ideas stick by integrating them into the organisational culture through actions like starting learning calls, using worker-staffed learning teams, and changing data collection systems to prioritise context over person-focused metrics. The ultimate goal is building confidence and capacity to manage high-risk, uncertain work. Todd concludes that in the face of a rapidly changing, complex world, like the transition to the AI revolution, this shift is not optional, but vital and necessary for organisations to survive and thrive. In closing, this book, The Stability Trap, is timely with the changing world in economics because it directly addresses the challenges organisations face in a rapidly evolving, complex, and uncertain operational environment. The book is available on Amazon.com if you want to learn more about Todd's latest body of work.